I think that's so real of like humility is so important in so many aspects of your life. And I think people who don't show humility, who aren't showing their human side, are not people I want to surround myself with because I think it's important to have a vulnerability aspect, which I think like ties so deeply into being like having humility. It's like being vulnerable to say, I encountered this thing and it didn't pan out well for me. And so maybe on this subject, I'm not the best person to advise you. And that's okay because I'm still
Yeah.
learning too. And I'm still navigating life and I'm still figuring it out. But I think though those conversations can be really challenging to have because you have to have so much self-awareness to say
Yeah.
I'm not perfect in these settings. And I will say something about, and I know you and I kind of share in this a little bit of the experience of as you grow in leadership, I think you're kind of expected to a little bit have this sense of, oh, I make all the right choices and I know exactly what I'm doing all the time. And I think the thing I respect most about leaders that I respect and I go to and I really want to work for are folks that show their human side, their human elements, and remind people, hey, I'm not perfect all the time, or we're going to figure it out together. And also, which to me ties into how I mentor and how I even lead in a lot of aspects, is that mistakes and messing up is a part of humanity and it's a part of being human and it's not the end of the world unless you're, like a brain surgeon or a rocket scientist. And it's important that you never make them afraid to make a mistake or have um, hurdles that they need to overcome, because if it's not okay to mess up or it's not okay to be struggling, then you're either never going to hear about it, or by the time you're going to hear about it, it is catastrophic. And that is what we want to avoid. And I think when you create that humility and that, safe space to have those conversations by you being human first, then they're going to come to you. I actually think it makes you a better leader, a better human.